Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the What If scenario. And today we're doing a What If scenario with Norway on the UEFA Euro 2008 game. What if Norway qualified for the Euro 2008 tournament? So let me just give you a brief rundown of what happened. So in this group, I believe it is Group C in Euro qualifying, Norway finished third in that group behind Greece and Turkey. So Greece actually dominated that group. They got 31 points, which is just like pretty insane. Of course, they are the defending European champions at the time. Turkey came second with 24 points and Norway came third with 23. So they missed out by a single point. So basically, we replaced Turkey with Norway and see if they can go as far as Turkey or, you know, perform well. I don't really know. So yeah, we're replacing basically one of the surprise packages of the tournament in being Turkey with Norway. So yeah, I'm not really too sure how good Norway were back in 2008, but they must have been decent to push Turkey all the way to the end. So this is a group that Norway would have been in had they have qualified for Euro 2008 instead of Turkey. We basically just swapped Norway for Turkey. I know a few people have said in the past that well, if you did the draw again, it wouldn't be the same. Of course it wouldn't. However, we're just basically replacing teams. So yeah, so we got Portugal, Switzerland and Czech Republic. I'm hoping for a decent competitive group for Norway, but we'll see. So let's quickly have a look at the team for Norway back in 2008. There's not a lot of names that I recognise, but we got Hangeland here, John Arne Riise, relative of Riise, other Riise, I like to call him. We got Scalebread here as well in the midfield. Everson, Carew, John Carew that is, and Morgan Gamps Pedersen on the left wing. So it's actually not too bad. They're not a bad team. There's pockets of talent all over the team for Norway. Alright then, here we go. We have a first matchup against Switzerland in this one. A very tough matchup to call. In this group, if you replace Norway with Turkey, obviously Turkey came second in this group, I believe, thanks to some late heroics against the Czech Republic, if I rightly remember. And then obviously they went on to stun Croatia in the quarterfinals and then lose to Germany in the semis. But if you replace them with Norway, the group's kind of wide open except for Portugal, really. I expect Portugal to win the group, but the other three, who knows, right? He crosses that in and headed, and it just loops wide of the post. Haven't played this game for a little while, so I am going to be a tiny bit rusty. So if the scenario is bad, then you can fully blame me. Everson is going on through, and that's saved. That's a decent attempt, and Norway have their first attempt quite early in this one. Portugal already 2-0 up against the Czech Republic. So you can pretty much tell how the Portugal match is going to go in this group. He can run past if he wants to. I don't know if he's got enough pace. Might be a chance to cross it into the box here. Header! Oh, just off target, unfortunately, from Gamps Pedersen. Both sides have had decent chances in the first half. Like I said, it's quite an open game. You know, you don't underestimate Switzerland at all. They're a half-decent side. They can definitely have you when they want to. Crossed in by Switzerland, and oh, that was a mistake at the back, and Switzerland have scored. It's Fry. They have scored before half-time through a mistake by the Norwegian defence. There was too many players there. They were just bumping into each other, and unfortunately Switzerland have taken the lead through that. John Carew. And oh, that was saved, and I thought it was going to bounce in the back of the net. John Carew there, he just gone on an insane solo run. I mean, he is very OP on this game. He's kind of like got the Rooney build. Here comes Gygax on the ball. None of the Norwegian defence wants anything to do with this attack. They're just standing there. This is a problem with Euro 2008, and that is gone in, and that is 2-0. Gelson Fernandez has scored to make it 2-0 for Switzerland. I think this is a game over. I mean, look at this. Like, we just couldn't deal with it on the first tackle. I don't know what was going on there. John Carew pushes his way past everybody, and that's just saved, unfortunately. We didn't have the angle. John Carew, and it's saved. Can we get it here? No, we can't. Can't even get the rebound. Norway very unlucky not to get a goal in this game. John Carew again. And off the post. I mean, what more can you do? What more can you do, Norway? We have peppered Switzerland and yet still we lose. Unfortunate, but hey, that's just football. And like I said, it was a close game because both teams were having good shots and stuff like that. But Switzerland were more clinical. So Norway's next match of this tournament is against Portugal, the group leaders. So I don't expect anything less than a loss, really. I mean, the best case scenario I could think of is a draw. We go outside of the box to Anderson. Oh, that was kind of close. The long shot there from Anderson. It's a great opportunity here for Norway to punish Portugal's sloppy defending. And it's saved. And we still got it. Pedersen. Oh, double save. Unbelievable how we haven't scored yet. Corner to Portugal. 25 minutes played. It's crossed in. And that's bounced in. The header has bounced in. And that's Ricardo Carvalho with a goal to make it 1-0. I thought I got that header when it was coming into the box. Obviously not. Let's just have a look at this one more time. Okay, well, we completely missed it. Okay. That's great movement by Portugal. Great movement. And that's Hugo Almeida before half-time. That is 2-0. Cross into the box here. Headed down. There's just nothing going on with the Norwegian defence. They're just not doing anything. And that will be half-time with the score at 2-0 to Portugal. I did kind of expect this, to be fair. But yeah, the lack of effort from Norway really does suck. So through ball to John Carew. Can he score? He better. Yes, okay, we got one back. It was a bit awkward, but we got one back. And John Carew has made it 2-1 now. We're only one goal down against Portugal. Decent goal. It was just a through ball and it went all the way through. Kind of lucky, really, because Portugal's defence just couldn't catch us. Crossed in and off the bar from Portugal. Like, seriously, they just pulled that off so casually. And thankfully, we can clear it. John Carew, oh my goodness. How did he not score that? That was a big chance. Losing to Portugal ain't that bad, right? Ain't that bad at all. But it was the Switzerland match that set it off, really. The form wasn't really that great. And, yeah, we lose against Portugal, which is, like I say, acceptable. But it was that Switzerland match that really could have done it for us. If we won against Switzerland, we would have stayed in the competition and had a chance against the Czech Republic. But unfortunately, we don't anymore. So our last match of this group stage and the whole video, I guess, is against the Czech Republic. Again, another tough matchup. The Czechs have a good side back in 2008. You know, they've got brilliant players like Rosicky and obviously Jan Koller, Milan Baros as well. Petr Cech in goal. Like, it's going to be hard to beat them. It's a through ball by Carew, and here comes Morgan Gans Pedersen, and unfortunately he couldn't get the shot off there. I don't know whether it's me or whatever, but our shooting doesn't seem to be that great. They go for it, and just fingertip save there from our goalkeeper. Really could have easily gone in if he didn't get those fingertips to it. John Carew lays it off to Everson, and here we go. He's running. Is there a chance for Everson? Could be. Yes, there is. Great run, and Everson has scored to make it 1-0 to Norway. Well, again, you know, it's a close matchup, I think, on paper. So, yeah, anything could have happened. Yeah, we'll allow it. I mean, we're already out anyway. There's no point analysing goals in this what-if scenarios because, you know, you can't predict who's going to score. So, through ball, and here comes Milan Baros. Great. Oh my goodness, what a strike, but it hits the post and goes out. Just feels like every defensive effort is just like basically a shoestring kind of thing. It's like on strings. It just doesn't make any sense. And well, we're trying to get rid of it. We can't get rid of it. Thank you, goalkeeper. Here comes Everson, the goal scorer. Is there a chance to cross this one in? There is, and it's a great save by Czech. Barely any chances for Norway, but we're holding on. Collar, and it's saved. The rebound. Reser, please. Oh, that was terrible clearance. And yeah, it's saved, thankfully. Once we put this away, it will be game over. And Norway will be winning against the Czech Republic. However, it's not enough to carry us past the group stage and into the final rounds, unfortunately. But at least we got a win. So the tournament has ended for us, and Germany beat Spain in the final, which obviously did not happen in real life. But again, it can't really predict it that well, can it? So yeah. There's your team in the tournament right there, and that has been your what if scenario with Norway. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. We came third in the end, so let me know how Norway would have got on in your opinion if they had played in this tournament. Obviously they only missed out by a point, so this what if scenario is valid, I guess. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one today. If you did, then please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.